Hey guys, it's Lelelemon, and you might have noticed, how come I'm using my voice? I was supposed to do a voice reveal at 50 subscribers, but guys, I decided in this video it would be better to use my voice than to add text. Anyways, in this video, I'm going to be showing you the quickest way to earn gingerbread in Adopt Me's new winter update. So first I'm going to exit my home, and then we're going to go to the main center of the Adopt Me island. Okay guys, so the first thing you want to do is rebuild the melted snowman, and each day you can build 5 of them, and once you build all 5, you will get 300 gingerbread as a reward. Now also in these boxes, if you haven't already, you can hit the search button. I've already found all of the snowball launcher parts, but if you haven't, make sure to search that box, and I'll show you the 2 other boxes that you can search later. And then once you search them all, it'll give you this snowball launcher, which shoots snowballs, and it'll also give you 800 gingerbread. So I'm going to build the snowman over here. And then I'm going to be showing you one of the other gifts that you can search for a snowball launcher part in. So right here. And then let's pull a vehicle out so we go faster. But I'm also going to be showing you a place there by the grocery store. So also right over here, and then you should be able to get the 800 gingerbread men and your snowball launcher. So here is our next location of the snowman. It's by the campsite, and then there's another one across the street. After this one, we'll only have one more snowman left. Okay guys, so we're going to get back in the car and go to the next location of the snowman. Okay, so we're going to go over this bridge, and then it's right over here behind the hospital. And here is my 300 gingerbread men. Okay guys, now I will be showing you the next way to earn gingerbread. So you can collect gingerbread on the ice, and then you can also do ice skating races to beat your high score. And on your first time doing an ice skating race, it'll give you 800 gingerbread men. So first, just talk to him. If it's your first time, he'll say something a little different, but you're going to say yes to racing. And then you're going to go through the gold hoops while collecting all of these gingerbread men on the ice, because these gingerbread men give you gingerbread. Okay guys, so just so you know, if you collect all of the gingerbread men, then later you will get 160 gingerbread, because that's as many you can collect, unless you don't collect it the first time they appear and you wait for them to appear again. Then you can, I think, double that amount. Okay, so we're going to keep collecting like that. We are almost at the start now, and also if you bump into penguins, unlike last year, you don't lose any gingerbread men. I tested that, but they do slow you down and prevent you from beating your high score. So I got 160 over here. This is where you collect them. That's the most you can collect unless you don't, if you're only like collecting the ones that just appeared on the ice. If you didn't collect them earlier and then they appeared again, you can collect more. Now, so if this was your first time doing the race, you're going to talk to Speedy the penguin again. And for me, he's going to ask me to race again. But if it's your first time, then for you guys, he'll give you 800 gingerbread men. Okay, so now let's go into the next way to earn gingerbread. So I don't think there's a mini game right now for this, but it's called Feeding Frenzy. I don't think the mini game is going on right now, but I'm just going to show you guys how it works. Okay, I'm taking a while to load. Okay, there we go. So it hasn't started yet. I think it'll start probably in the next Adopt Me morning. But so here's some tips. Melt ice and collect food for the Frost Fury. Food further in the cave is worth more points. So sometimes you might want to, if you're really good at doing obbies and there's a lot of time left, you might want to skip the ice that appears in the front over here and do the little obbies and then do the ice like farther in the cave. Like maybe try and collect the ice more over here. Don't try and reach the end and then melt the ice because you're not going to have that much time and then you wouldn't get a very high score. I'll show you an example later, like when the mini game starts. But I'm just showing you guys how to do this obby right now. And yeah, you try not to get stuck in these things because that's what happens when you do. Okay, now over here, in order to not get run over, so you wait for the ball to go and then you run. Now like that. And then it's like a repeat. And don't try and reach the end, guys, because if you do, you're not gonna have time to melt all the ice, and you don't have to reach the end to win. It's not that type of obby. You just have to melt the ice in here. It just gives you more points if you melt the ice at the end, but I don't recommend trying to get all the way to the end because then you're not going to be able to melt any ice because you won't have time to reach the end. Because, guys, when the mini game starts, there's a timer. But as you guys can see, we just reached the end, but we won't be able to do that when the actual mini game starts. So you can see that's all the food you collected that it's eating. This really hits this. Wait, what did he say? I never knew the Frost Fury could speak. I've been so hungry. Come back later to help me get more food. Okay, I'm not sure what the other thing he said was. Yeah, you can also just talk to him once you reach the end while you're waiting for the mini game to start. Oh, it's about to start, guys. So it's going to teleport you when it actually does start. It's going to teleport you back to the very beginning. Okay, so here's the torch you get to melt the ice. So I'm not going to melt the ice over here. I'm going to skip those since the ones farther in the cave are worth more points. So I'm going to melt this one. So you melt it by tapping on it or clicking on it. Depends if you're on mobile or on a computer or a Chromebook. So yeah, you just do that and it melts. So yeah, and you just keep doing that and then try and complete the obby and get the ice melted that's farther in the cave. So yeah. See how there's only like a minute left, guys? So you're not going to be able to reach the end in that time. And also, this mini game does not give you as much money as ice skating with the penguins does. But it still gives you enough wait, did I say money? Because I meant gingerbread. But anyways, it still gives you gingerbread, so you should try and do both. Okay guys, so we're just going to melt this ice and keep going with the obby. Oh wow, our score is already at 1,000. That's pretty good, guys. Okay, so wait for the ball to go. And now I'm going to melt the ice over here. It's also a spot not many people go for because usually they try and get past the balls and don't really melt this ice. Or they only melt one of the ice ones and then move past. Ooh, 86 gingerbread men. That's pretty good, guys. Alright, so now you can go back to the whole obby to exit, or you can just exit over here. I'm not sure if the gingerbread has respawned on the ice. We'll see, because then we can collect it. Okay, I guess not. Well, guys, I guess that's it for today then. But guys, you can do the feeding frenzy and the ice skating minigame over and over again. You just have to wait for the right time. Like, I think it's every other Adopt Me morning they have the ice skating with penguins, and then the days in between they have feeding frenzy for the Frost Fury. And by day, I mean Adopt Me Day. Okay, well guys, this is where we're going to end today's video. Bye guys!